let's not have muted mics. Let's rather have a beautiful game. And it's the fourth and potentially deciding game of this beautiful grand final in the Gera Cup today. It was still kind of a bumpy ride at the start, with a lot of technical issues with Twitch, blue screens, and whatever else. But we're really having a great grand final so far, and it really is quite enjoyable to watch. All the three games were in themselves quite different from each other, so that was really awesome to watch. It's not always the same like in some other matchups sometimes, or in some other series. It has always been a different game so far between Focus and Happy, so that is really awesome to see. Let me also fix the color here. Happy is actually red this time, so now the overlay is fixed. And it's Ancient Isles this time. Happy again going for the same build order, while Focus is going for his one burrow attack again as well. They're not changing anything up regarding build orders. Happy has his gold mine closed off, so that's also nice. Thing is, he builds a second ziggurat here. I can already see a Zapper just bombing into here again. Would just be beautiful. But let's see if this is gonna happen or not. It's not as easy to do on Ancient Isles as it is on Tyranna Stand. Because on Tyranna Stand the Goblin Shop is a lot, well, Goblin Laboratory I mean, is a lot closer to the undead base than it is on this map. But let's see, maybe Focus can surprise us with some beautiful stuff. And let's see what he gets here as his first item, Class of Deck +6. That's promising a lot of beautiful crits again like last game. We had some awesome critical strikes last game, like he had crazy items, 3 times Class +6, Orb of Lightning, Coda Aura with tier 3 upgrade, so plus 20% damage as well. He had plus 31 in total, which was really quite crazy. Even with Howl of Terror he still had like plus 21. Which was quite insane. Creeps the whole spot, sells his TP like usual, gets his healing salves, and now he might try to go pick off this here to get some more items and some more XP. He might also go for some aggression. We will have to see and find out. Happy already used the coil onto this one, so he has to use the dust now to make sure that it's not getting stolen, because he doesn't want to use the coil like another coil at this point. Actually gets a ring of protection that really sucks for him. Focus actually not being too greedy. He could have taken this, but it would also be kind of risky, so he rather takes this. He wants to play it safe. And just gets his level 2 on his Blade Master. He will get another item here as well. Hopefully for him a Circlet. That would be perfect for some survivability. But let's see what he gets. He does get a Circlet indeed. That's just perfect. Last game on Echo Isles, Focus had basically perfect items all game long. And so far that is continuing. That skeleton though, that was a big deal. He managed to cancel a heal on the Grunt, which is really damn annoying for Focus. Cost him another healing self, and more importantly, the Grunt is not going to be healed up in a long time, so you can't use him to harass. So his harass is going to be a lot weaker. Happy got his level 2. It's a lot easier on this map to get level 2 than it is on Echo Isles, so he's having a better time here. But Focus now wants to take this, so he's still taking this now. Still being kind of greedy, and at this point it's especially more greedy than it would have been earlier on, because now Happy is definitely going to do something about this, especially after scouting it. Heals up the Grunt, but only has one more healing self-charge, thanks to one of the heals on the Grunt being cancelled earlier. And if the Skeleton wouldn't have cancelled the heal on the Grunt, that Grunt would be full HP right now, so this does make quite a big difference. There's a lot of skeletons for Happy, so he can kind of take the fight here, but his screens are still quite exposed. Another critical right away. Like, Focus's criticals are just insane since last game. Happy manages to pick up the creep though, secures it with the coil, secures the item as well, which is Circlet. It's nice for him for just more stats in general, especially the mana. Especially good that the Blade didn't get it, but the Blade is doing quite something. Another 94 crit, and with those boots he can still pick off that Fiend. There's another coil available. Oh, the sheep blocked him too much. Focus could have gotten that Fiend potentially with maybe another crit, but the sheep blocked him a little bit, and that was enough for Happy to get his coil cooled down, I can't speak, and actually save the Fiend in time. Both heroes are out of mana now though, and both at roughly the same experience point. Let's see if Happy goes to early tier 3 tech again, or if he changes something up this time. Nope, he's going for the early tier 3 tech again. Focus going for Shadowhunter, Bestiary, Spirit Lodge again as well, into kind of a later tier 3 tech. So nothing changing so far. What I especially find nice in those games here between Focus and Happy is that both of them always go for the exact same build order, the exact same unit composition and heroes, and still it's completely different games every single time. So far at least. So that's really, really cool. It's really enjoyable to watch and nothing to get tired of. Level 3 Blade Master now though, he's gonna do quite something here. Let's see if he can secure the creep. He doesn't even think about waiting for the creep, he just goes to the Fiend straight away. No Windwalk, so he can't take the creep here. So Happy also doesn't need to hex. Even when you're hexed you can still pick up items, but well, picking up an item won't keep your Fiend alive. Neither your TP, so Happy already losing his TP and the Fiend. All the rest of his Fiends already being pretty low HP. So Happy can risk moving out of the base now. Here's a replenishment potion to get back the HP on his DK and the mana as well, which is really nice for him. But Happy could risk moving out now, but if he would get caught he would get completely destroyed at this point. So he rather wants to wait for Lich, and then he's probably gonna move out. Focus knows that time is on his side at this point, so he's gonna creep something. Happy scouted this though, so he sees this and knows that he can actually fight to a certain extent, because Blade is so low HP. Mana Stone will be nice for the Shadow Hunter. Health Stone would have been awesome to keep the Blade alive. Wand of the Wind could have potentially done a lot for him as well. There's a lot of potentially good items there, but Mana Stone is definitely one of the best here for that Shadow Hunter. Well, it's still not Blade though. He's not selling it though. He's keeping it on the Blade because of the additional mana regeneration, I guess. Well, he could also really use it on the Shadow Hunter right now though, I guess. But anyway, Shadow Hunter will creep his way towards level 3, while the DK will finally hit level 3 as well in a second here. And tier 3 tech is finishing for Happy quite soon, tier 3 tech halfway done for Focus as well. This is really nothing new anymore, we've seen this the last 3 games already, all the time, the exact same build order. But Focus is changing something up again, he's going for Blade Master Rest instead of trying to do something about the creeping. So he managed to cancel a Ziggurat there, to delay the unit production in the third hero of Happy, if he wants to go for that early on. And we can see it again, it's Sapper time guys. He has the Scroll of Speed, he's getting the Sapper. And this Ziggurat positioning as well. He can also Sapper into here, kill his 2 Ziggurats, but he would preferably go for those. No! Oh, he's still doing it? Even though he's in his base? No, oh there, oh. No, come on. That could have been so much more spectacular. Damn, that was sad. But he at least bought some time. Like, he saw it with his Blade Master that Happy was in his base, and Happy didn't see it. He could have just hidden it here, and he would have been good to go, unless Happy would have moved out to the right side of his base. But he wasn't playing, didn't look like it anyway. Well, he got some damage on the main building and Slaughters, but that's not really gonna do much. Another Mana Stone, no, Health Stone actually. He just swapped a Mana Stone, got a Health Stone for his Blade. So that's really good for Focus. He really has beautiful items here. Animal Pot would still be really nice for his Blade though. And there we go. First Kodo is here, second Kodo is coming up as well. And he doesn't have the Kodo upgrade yet, so it's still only 10% damage increase. But he will get that Aura upgrade after that second Kodo here. And he's also getting the Trouble Circle upgrade. Focus needs a little bit more time though, and Happy's push is taken quite early. There's a Pit Lord again. Very used to this by now. No TP for Happy, so this is kind of all in, but he can still move out of here at some point, maybe. That Koda is in like the worst position ever! And it's gonna get picked off. No Koda upgrade ready yet, so it's still only 10% increased damage output. Koda doesn't manage to eat anything. Beautiful micro by Happy here. And this is looking pretty damn good for Happy so far. Well, we can still see quite something from the Blade Master though, of course, with his criticals, but only +5 damage there because of the Hall of Terror from +18 to +5. And this is looking really good for Happy. It seems like he's having really good chances in this game to actually equalize the series again to 2-2. But don't count Focus out of this yet. This time he has a shop, not unlike in the first game on Telltale, where he didn't have a shop all the time. He has the level 4 Blade Master, it's the level 2 crit, he has the Mana Stones, there's still a lot of mana, and that Blade Master is starting to do some work here, so this is not over yet. It was looking good for Happy, but now Focus seems to be turning it around. And keep in mind there's no TP for Happy, and since there's still a Raider and still a lot of Hex available as well, he might not get out of here without heavy losses. So let's see how this still works out. Both of them are basically down to their heroes only, and only a few units. You can see that Happy kind of wants to move out of this, but he can't really. I mean, there's Orb of Lightning to keep the units in place, there's still End Snare, there's still Hex, and there's the Hex on the DK. He has an Invul Pot, he will maybe have to use it now. No crit for the Blade Master so far, but there's another Raider, there's more End Snare, and the Lich is in trouble. There's only one more coil, there's another coil coming up though, so he will probably still be able to save it. But there's a Clarity for the Shadow Hunter, there's the scroll speed as well. No Hex for the moment, and also no Dispel for the Frost Armor. Happy might get out of here without losing anything, but it will be hard, especially against critical strikes. There's the first one, that was the last coil for him now, and there's still more End Snare. Happy desperately trying to get rid of this Raider so there's no more End Snare. Focus really needs this run at this point, but he can't quite get it. There's another Spirit Rocket, there's more Spirit Link, so Happy definitely cannot take this fight. More Raiders coming in, and Focus just really wants his Raiders to make sure Happy can't get away from here without heavy losses, but that second Raider probably won't arrive in time. Unless he can buy more time with this first raid, of course. There's still the Invul Pot on the DK, so that guy will not die, but the Fiend will. And, like, since there's Spirit Link, Focus can't really do so much, and it's 42 supply against 33 in favor of Focus. But Happy has so much gold, he's so busy with microing, he's not even building anything. Well, no, he's not building anything because he's actually out of lumber. He doesn't have the lumber to even build units anymore, because he pulled too many golds, his lumber economy is too messed up, and now there's two Raiders. Happy is in front of his own base, but he still cannot get in there without losing a lot of stuff. And this is looking so good for Focus now. Happy seemed to have a strong push at the start, but Focus really turning that around. Spite Mass is just too strong. And there's the critical strike. There's the DK dead. Pit Lord will definitely die as well. Howl of Terror is not gonna save him at this point. And this is Focus taking the Gera Cup 76. There's no way that Happy is still going to get back into this. There's the GG. Focus takes the Gera Cup 76 with really beautiful games. All of those 4 games in this series have been different in themselves and were really awesome to watch, and Focus really does deserve the win here.